AI is not here for your job. Technology has always existed and will always exist. Like tools and fire to the caveman, we're talking 2 million years ago technology existed. Did it take away all of their jobs? Perhaps. But it also gave them more time for other activities and helped their communities evolve. Did machines take away factory jobs? Yes. But here's the thing. I'm of the opinion that if a machine can place a screw better than you can, then you probably should be doing something better with your time. We don't give ourselves enough credit as humans. As humans, we're infinitely resourceful. We have a natural ability to learn. That factory worker that was replaced with a machine can learn something new. Do you think they were born knowing how to assemble that specific component? No. Somebody taught them how to put pieces A and B together, which means they could learn to do something else. They could upskill and do something that pays more, like maintenance to said machine. The computer. Did the computer take away jobs? Sure, but it created millions more. Did the internet take away jobs? Of course, but it brought the world closer together. Will AI take away jobs? Of course, but not for the reason everyone assumes. Many people see businesses as monsters, as this amorphous entity that's always looking for reasons to take jobs away. Who do you think created the jobs in the first place? If there's a job to cut, it means there was a job there to begin with. So why are we making such a fuss about it going away if there is something that can do it better, more efficiently, and at a lower cost? Should we have kept all the jobs of the telephone operators when the world switched to automated switching? Of course not. Makes no sense. Those people didn't vanish into the ether. They evolved into other economic activities of the next era. Now, don't get me wrong. I specifically said better, more efficiently, and at a lower cost. Regardless of whether a machine is doing it or a human is doing it, I do not approve of replacing something with a cheaper version if it is not at least as good and as efficient as it was before. While outsourcing customer support overseas can be okay if the agents are trained, speak the language fluently, and are more efficient, yeah, by all means, if it costs less, it makes business sense. But if they provide a terrible customer experience to the customer, then I don't care how cheap it is. To me, it's a terrible idea because it drains goodwill from your customers and eventually it will bite you down the line. So if you tell me you can get an additional support line for my physician's office and I can get my appointment set without a single minute of hold time, please do it. Because I have better things to do with my time than wait 25 minutes on the line for a representative to come and speak with me. And if you can use an AI agent that sounds just like a person, understands me perfectly, doesn't get tired or bored or aggravated, and can achieve the same end goal in seconds, then I don't care if it's AI. I prefer that the real people handle the difficult conversations with the patients, not book appointments and check insurance coverage and answer frequently asked questions. People outside business sometimes forget that everything has a cost in business. If you take up 15 minutes of a receptionist's time asking the same 20 questions that everyone else asks, then you might be stopping the business from getting 10 new customers because their phone lines are always busy. And if a business does not have enough revenue, what do you think will happen to those jobs? So if a business wants to provide you with a quicker way to get your questions answered, book your appointment, but they use AI to do so in a way they can afford, do you think that's fair? By offloading those booking calls to the AI, it might have opened the time for a human receptionist to answer a call perhaps from a dad wanting to check the status of his car to see if he'll be able to pick up his daughter from school. We get so caught up in the corporate space because that's what you hear in the media, but you can't forget about small businesses. Small businesses account for 99% of the businesses in the country and employ more than 40% of the private workforce. It is these small businesses that benefit the most from AI and automation because for them, AI means they can level the playing field with the enterprise. It gives them access to tools they would have not had access before. It makes their process more efficient, scalable, and less expensive, which, if you have been paying attention, means more jobs, not less jobs. And every time new technology comes in, it brings jobs along for the ride. I'll give you an example. AI is generating demand for data centers. Who do you think will build those data centers? Who will pour the concrete, place the roof, wire the electricity, do the plumbing, stack the servers? And how many downstream services and small businesses do you think will be needed just to keep it running and keep the staff there? Personally, I think it's a good thing that we're getting better at automating because it gives me more time to be with my family and focus on what's important. So, yeah, AI is going to take away some jobs, but it's going to give us a chance to create so much more.